Scotland just got pumped 5-1 by Germany. Is that a fair assessment?
Well, yeah, there's only one way to look at it, really, isn't there? Germany completely dominant, and I think it was more a quality issue than an effort issue for Scotland, wasn't it?
Yeah, because they're really pumped at the beginning.
Yeah, like the anthem, you could see like a couple of them was crying, I think. The Scotsman could cry.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not going to say they had like an adrenaline dump there, but I think it is just, like I said, a technical issue. Like a player level,
Because for the first 8 minutes, they're competing well. Getting in challenges, they weren't getting up the pitch, but they weren't conceding much.
Yeah, right. But yeah, after that, first, well, it was 10 minutes, wasn't it, in the end, where they conceded the goal. And obviously, there's a lot of midfield runs, wasn't there, from the German players. Even leading up to the goal, it happened a couple of times. And then Gundogan breaks into the box and he drags out one of the midfielders and then Wirtz is just waiting on the edge, isn't he?
Yeah.
That was a common theme, really, wasn't it, throughout the game? Them constant runs in behind and then people being completely free on the edge.
Yep. Definitely. Yeah, so leading on from that, Havertz goes through on the left wing and it looked like he was going to shoot, but he actually turns back and lays after Musiala. And then McGregor dives in.
Yeah, which he actually did in the build-up as well, didn't he? I forget who it was in midfield. And he sort of tried to nick the ball from him, but he just missed it. And then he actually manages to get back in, fair play. And then he does it again. But then I think, the players are just a lot quicker on the ball than what he's used to, maybe, or something. But
because before Musiala scored that goal, he lost it a few times. And then he started getting into the rhythm. He was dribbling pretty well after that. And then that goal, he took it well under control and smacked it in, didn't
he? Yeah. Scotland were playing a weird, high line when, in some circumstances. But then there's no pressure on the ball. So Havertz or Gundogan especially, they're just running behind them. They just got completely free space.
Yeah, because I was thinking, how is one man running in behind three central defenders?
Yeah.
Getting success. Because Havertz was just running in behind and he was 5 yards ahead of everyone else.
Yeah, it was really strange.
Yeah.
Because they were either sitting really deep, inside their own box, or way too high. It wasn't anywhere in between, which is what you want.
Yeah, and usually you'd think from Scotland they'd be solid defensively.
Yeah.
And they'd get the distances right, but they just didn't.
No. Strange. Very strange.
Yeah, I can't believe when the ref missed that red card, or at least a penalty.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, well, that's a penalty.
Yeah.
It's probably a red, and then you see the replay and I was like, well, yeah. You only have to see that once.
Yeah. That was one of the worst challenges I've ever seen.
Yeah. I'm gonna get a screenshot right now of him diving in, both feet off the ground.
You can see he's one foot is making contact with his leg and the other one's about to. But again, that was midfield runs again, wasn't it? And getting the second balls just from they do them little chips into the box, don't they?
Yeah.
And then it just comes down to someone and they kick it away or whatever. By the time he just clattered him.
I was thinking how it took so long for the VAR to recommend the review and all that.
Oh, yeah, it was a different one, wasn't it? The overturn of the penalty that he didn't look at.
He didn't look at that.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I was just thinking, how did that take so long? Because you just see it once, and if you played football, and you don't want to be on the end of that challenge, do you?
No. Gundogan's got very strong bones, hasn't he?
Yeah, you just walk that off.
Fair play, he's only done for a couple of minutes.
He's got to have a massive bruise on that tomorrow.
Yeah, 100%. It was right below the shin pad, wasn't it, basically?
Yeah, I guess they didn't want to get the first big decision of the tournament wrong.
Yeah, true. And then, yeah, Havertz just calmly puts it in, then he waits for the keeper to dive.
Yeah.
He easily puts it in. And that sort of finished the game there, and right at the end of the first half. Another thing we noticed, so why is McTominay taking the free kicks?
That was stupid. They got a couple straight after half time, didn't they? And he was taking them for some reason.
Yeah.
And they were just awful free kicks. Like, they didn't get a header on it or whatever. And then near the end, when Scotland scored their goal, Robertson took that free kick and they scored off it. So
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I don't know why he wasn't taking them before.
Yeah, because him and McGinn takes free kicks for Villa, doesn't
he? Yeah.
It's just strange. I've never seen McTominay take a set piece.
Yeah, and our granddad was watching it with us, and he's a United fan, and he said he's never seen him take one.
Yeah.
United.
It's just strange.
And thinking back to their qualifying campaign, wasn't McTominay scoring a couple like offset pieces?
Yeah, he's scoring headers. Yeah.
Headers.
I don't know.
So, I don't know why you wouldn't have McTominay in the box and then one of the other guys taking it. It's just stupid, wasn't it?
It reminds me of when Kane took him at Euro 2016. Everyone's like, that's obviously wrong.
Yeah. Just get some stupid idea in the head and they just think, oh, it worked in training.
Yeah.
It's gotta work now.
Yep. Yeah, Fulkrug, a bit earlier than Scotland's goal, he blasts one in, didn't he? It sets up nicely for him. He blasts in the top corner. You know, they're just cruising at that point. They could have scored a couple more after that, couldn't they, really?
Yeah.
But then, obviously, like we said, Scotland got their goal back. And then the 93rd minute, Emery Chan, who only was a late addition to the squad, wasn't he? Which we complained he wasn't in it, didn't we, in the preview?
Yeah, he basically had a shot from the edge of the box. The kind of slow to close him down. And then the keeper got a hand to it and he probably should have tipped it around the post. But he also had the earlier goal in the first half, that Wirtz's goal. He should have saved that. He definitely should have saved that one. He got a really strong hand to that one.
Yeah.
Second one, he didn't get as strong of a hand, but the first one, definitely should have saved that.
So I'd be disappointed. I don't mind Gunn as well. He's quite good in me, but not a great night for him. They didn't actually have too many shots in the first half, Germany, but everything just went in, didn't it? But that's how it goes.
And then in the second half, they had loads more long shots, didn't they? Because they went desperate to score.
Yeah, that's it. A very good time waster, a long shot. You can get it to go out. Or in. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up what happened in the game.
Rudiger obviously had that blemish at the end of scoring an own goal.
Yeah.
Wasn't really his fault. I think he had some good sweeper moments in the first half where the ball could have broke for one of the forwards, Scotland's forwards, but he just sweeped up nice.
Yeah.
Played it back to the keeper. So, yeah. And then Tar was going in tight.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, it was that situation, wasn't it? Like a proper centre half partnership, really.
Yeah.
And they both suit them roles, don't they? Andrich, a very aggressive performance, wasn't
it?
What are you rating? You got a yellow, obviously, but
yeah, I think you gotta say, just the way he broke up 3 or 4 times in the first 30 minutes. Break up the play, that just completely killed Scotland, didn't it?
Yeah,
so it's
true.
gotta be an elite performance, really, for his position.
He was the most involved, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was the most noticeable.
Yeah, definitely. And then Kroos did some good passing and link up play.
Yeah, he just completely ran the game, didn't he, really?
Yeah. Fulkrug.
You're forgetting his goal. He has a few good moments.
Yeah, he got that offside one, didn't he? But, there's sense of theme of him of being offside, didn't he?
Yeah.
Like in the Champions League final, is it?
Yep. And then Porteous next. What do you think of his performance?
Oh yeah, that was a class performance. Obviously he got the red card, so that just completely destroyed his team. He was having a bad game anyway.
Yeah.
And then he just completely ruined his team, so it's going to be a minus 0.1.
Yeah, he's a zero. So just moving on to the man of the match. But for Scotland, probably the best player was Tierney, wasn't he?
Yeah.
The only one who put in any decent performance at the back. And then for Germany, you can do the honours of saying the man of the match, of course, is a Germany player.
Yeah, and there's a man from the Guinness up top. He scored a penalty and he got an assist, so that's deserving of a man of the match for us. And his all-round play was pretty good, wasn't it?
Yeah. Like we analysed, the constant running behind and just his hold-up play in general. Just really helps the team, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, Kai Havertz, man of the match.
Yeah, that's it. So the players that featured in this 5-1 smashing
Yeah.
for the opening night.
So we're all disappointed for Scotland, obviously, but they've still got chances. And they only need one win, and they'll qualify probably. So.
Obviously, a -4 goal difference isn't a good start because it could come down to that.
Yeah.
But they've got Switzerland and thingy. Who's it?
Hungary.
Yeah, Hungary. So they can beat them.
So yeah, that leads us on to that prediction. What are you predicting for that match with Scotland?
I'm gonna say the Switzerland squad looked weak, did it?
Yeah, quite weak.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say Hungary like 2-1.
All right. And then we've got the big game tomorrow, Spain-Croatia.
Yeah, that is a really hard one to predict because Spain could turn up and win like 3-0, 3-1 or something. Or Croatia could do what they usually do and like grind out 1-0 or something.
Yeah, I just can't see Croatia losing that one. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna go with a 1-0.
Yeah. No, you're not doing your Hungary one. You're just agreeing 2-1.
Yeah, I think maybe a draw there as well. Maybe it could even be a Switzerland win, obviously. But
Yeah.
I'll go with the Switzerland win actually, just 1-0.
Yeah.
And then the final game of the day, Italy-Albania. That's gotta be an easy win for Italy, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Could be like another Germany-Scotland, like 4-0, 5-1 sort of deal.
Yeah, I'll go 3-0.
Yeah. I'll go 3-0 as well. Why not?
So yeah, that's the Matchday 1 roundup and review. Only one game today, 3 tomorrow.
Yeah. Join us for Matchday 2 tomorrow.
Yep. Thank you.
And good night.